Alright, what are we doing?
Well, we're trying to take the old generator off,
You know when it goes up there?
the one that goes there, and install a new generator. The problem is that the old generator is small thread.
So what do we find out?
I found out first the gear was, this is a 12. We need to shift to 14. Actually, they took this one off.
What do we got here?
That's
We
a
got
12.
12, 13, 14.
You're right, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so what's this one for?
That's for later model,
That's for a police generator.
police generator.
We don't know if it's early or late. We're assuming it's early because it has a small thread.
Right.
So that's 57 on back to 32 probably or something.
Okay.
Okay, this gear here was for what?
For 57 and later.
Nope,
What was it?
58.
58.
You have 57 earlier. 58 had 5/16 holes through here, not 1/4 inch. And it didn't have that saddle in here for the generator to sit on with a strap. It had just 2 bolts holding it.
Okay.
This generator here is what year?
That's 58 and later.
You have to read it. Model what? 61.
Model 61.
Dark. There's a light out, you can see something. There it is. So this is a Model 61. So this came out in 61, and they ran it up through 64, 6-volt generator. They also had a 58 model, which ran 58 to 60. So this one here is the later generator. This one here has a spring-loaded style strap around it. 2-brush generator takes a regulator. This came off of a Panhead, or an early, yeah, it came off Panhead. So it had a 13-tooth gear on it because it was a 58 and later case. This motor here is not a 58 and later case, it's a 57 and earlier case. So we take a 14-tooth gear, which is what a standard 32E generator uses.
Okay.
But they have a seal piece on it because it's different. So this one here is a 14-tooth gear that comes on a Sportster. It's also the one you normally use if you're converting these to a 2-brush generator. Now, you have to check the in-play on your teeth in here with the idler gear that's in here. And when it's all assembled, it's hard to check that. So basically what we do is we lay it up inside the saddle and see how it looks like it's sitting in there. And then you start up and see how much noise it makes. This generator is about, about 50 thou smaller, bigger than this one.
Yeah.
We measured it. So just a little bit bigger diameter, which means it moves the gear tooth out further. So you have to have a little bit bigger gear. I've never seen a 12-tooth before, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Usually they're 13s. And the 57 earlier bikes use a stock 14-tooth. So I'm figuring 14-tooth. This is bigger, so it's going to probably have in-play or backlash in the teeth. But we don't know that. So right now he tried putting this on out, and he found out that the 2-brush generators are not made to have 1/4 inch screws put in there. They didn't tighten up very well, did they?
No.
Yeah, see.
It went in pretty quick.
They went in really nice and
Pretty
easy,
easy.
though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These
No
threads work
problem at
good.
all. So these are the correct screws for an early bike. This here is an early bike, and these holes have not been butchered yet, so they're still 1/4 inch. So what I do is convert this to a 2-brush system. Now we still have the saddle up in here to hold it in, which is down in there. So we're going to go ahead and retain the 1/4 inch screws. So we're going to have to take these 5/16 screws and helicoil them down to a 1/4 inch thread.
Sweet.
Now we can do that because this is 1/4 24 thread and this is 5/16 24 thread. So 24 and 24 means it's the same pitch, just a diameter change. And the helicoil is roughly 5/16 OD. It's not exactly right, but it's pretty close. So you can actually put 1/4 inch helicoils into these and use the factory 1/4 24 thread.
Perfect.
You cannot use 1/4 28 or 1/4 20 though. That don't work. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and dig up all that stuff and do it. So what's this?
And we're recording. It's a helicoil setup.
For what?
Well, for 1/4 inch, 1/4 24.
Yeah, you can read.
Yeah, look at that.
It's very important to make sure it's the right 1/4 inch.
1/4 24.
Yes, so it's not 1/4 20 or 1/4 28.
Right.
So here's your helicoils. Looks like these are all long helicoils, which is good. Here's our tap. See, that's what thread it's supposed to be. So there's how much of an error we're going to have on your screw fitment, so it's not going to exactly be correct.
But we'll
So the threads will be loose, the screws will be loose in the thread a little bit.
that's what they make glue for, huh?
Yeah, glue does not fix looseness. Instead of threads pulling even like that, they're way out here, so they can strip if you torque them too far. Alright, so we just double check that to make sure it's good. Need a coil out here.
Give me light. Give me some light.
Need the light.
Just checking it out. Get a little close up on there.
Okay, so the helicoil goes on here on the insert tool. He drives that tang right there.
That tang?
There it goes.
That tang? Some tang?
Need a small tap driver. That's not a tap driver. T-handle.
There you go.
T-handle, right there.
Did you say T-handle?
T-handle.
You didn't say T-handle.
See, when you pick up the camera by the battery, where's the small one at?
Tried to hand you the small one and you said, give me the big one.
So you're giving me the other side, which I didn't want. I want T-handle. It wasn't big handle, it was T-handle. Still learning English.
Hey, don't scratch my chrome.
What chrome? Is there chrome down there? That's why this box is here, for support purposes. Now if you push on the helicoil on the face, it makes it go in easier. If you try to push in with this, it just stretches it way out. And makes it go in 2 threads at a time.
No, that's not good.
No, it's not. You just let it find its own thread. If you have to force it in, you're doing it wrong. You got to make sure you go below the surface to get into good threads. Okay. Now, does that hole go in the body? If so, we got to make sure the tang does not go inside the generator. Could cause some issues inside.
So what are you going to check to make sure it doesn't go in? Shouldn't you check that now before you...
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't care. On my bike.
It's always so much fun working.
It's not my generator after it goes on your bike.
We have so much fun around here. See, what you need is a magnetic tang breaker.
It's stainless steel.
Oh, never mind. Ain't gonna work. Or break them with the thing turned upside down. How about that?
You mean like one of these?
Yeah. Turn it upside down.
First thing I do is figure out if it's an open hole in there or not. I'd say no. I would say no.
Sweet.
Now, why did it have pressure when I did that?
Because it didn't go all the way into the body of the...
Because it didn't have a hole to go blow through. Correct.
Didn't I say the same thing?
Nah, you're too slow.
Thanks.
That didn't work. Get a bigger tang breaker. That didn't work for shit. Bigger screwdriver and a flashlight.
All right. Pause while he goes and gets it.
Okay.
And he's back.
I'm back. Am I live? This is not previously recorded.
Screw tight.
See, that one don't fit. Could have broke off already. It didn't come out. How about this one? It's broken off, it looks like. There's a big cavity down there.
Hey, don't break mine.
Yep, the inserts aren't coming out. Neither one of the inserts came out.
Need a tang for the inserts.
I don't know what they went to.
Super tiny.
I think it goes inside the generator is what I think.
That sucks. But you just said it didn't go through.
Well, it blew pressure, but there must be a sealed cavity. You wouldn't think that strap would be sealing up 100%, but...
All right, I'll take it apart later. Get that.
Oh well, we can take the generator apart.
He's
So
good.
there's the helicoil in there. So now I gotta take the generator apart because my generator testing procedure didn't work for testing for holes. Here, our screw works. It's a little loose, but it works. All right, take it over to the workbench, pull it apart. Shut that off.